Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to One Piece episodes 666, 667 and 668. Some great episodes again. So the Block Deep fight has ended, so Rebecca has gone through to the final rounds. Before I get on to my thoughts about these episodes, I just want to give a shout out to my patrons, my current patrons. There haven't been any like new patrons. In fact, I'm technically losing patrons. Bit sad, but it is what it is. But I do want to give a shout out because it has been quite a while since I gave my last shout out. So my first shout out is to Hotel Dust 215. Thank you, Hotel Dust 215, also known as Rabbi Cheeky. Thank you so much for being my highest pleasure. You do not know how much it means to me for your support. It really means a lot, so thank you very much. And also for volunteering to help out with doing some artwork for me to make a new profile picture for me. I really do appreciate that, so thank you. So my other patrons are Adam Vilpando, Andres Humberto San Martin Revila, Buster Sword 88, Colum Lennon, Dark Easus, Dimitri, Elma, Evan Fisher, Fantasub, Jasmeet Singh, Julian G, Mitch149, Naxterm, Ole Finson, 1_Ben, Solterinu, Sabani, Still Zero, Thomas G, and yours Mayor. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, and I really hope you enjoyed the content on Patreon. So currently I just reacted to Trigun and Demon Slayer this month, so if you're interested in Trigun and Demon Slayer early 1 month access reactions, then you can be a patron. Next month, September, I will be trial reacting to Durarara and Steins Gate. So these trial reactions are just to the first 3 episodes, not a full series. And then for the following month, which is October, I will be trial reacting to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Noragami. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the following trial reactions that I'll be doing for the following months. So yeah, just letting you know about that. So about these episodes, so it's really heating up now. So Operation SOP is underway, it's progressing. At the same time, the Block D fight has ended. So the last 3 episodes, the last episode that I reacted to before this reaction, so right at the end of it there was a big cliffhanger. So basically all these contenders, gladiators, were knocked out in the Block D fight, but they did not show who actually knocked them all out. I thought it was Konkurosaki that was used, but apparently it's not. So it turns out that it was actually Cavendish's alter ego who knocked out all those people around him, even though Rebecca stood up. So Rebecca is very strong. I'm really surprised at how far she's gone, and like her techniques. I just like Toy Soldier. I just trained her like it's such a good trainer. Like to be able to teach her all that. That's just amazing how far she's gone. It's gonna be interesting how the final fight is gonna go down. Considering that I want Sabo to actually win. Because you know he's Ace's brother, so he needs to get the devil fruit and make a statement of his own. So yeah, Rebecca's through, and the crowd were booing because obviously the crowd don't know. The crowd are completely unaware that it was actually Cavendish who knocked out all those people. They thought Rebecca was cheating, and that's why she was the only one who stood up. So you know, another way to like hate on Rebecca, jump on the bandwagon even though she didn't cheat. It's just that Cavendish knocked out all these people, and she just happened to be strong enough to like withstand that. Actually she dodged it. What am I saying? She actually dodged the slash that Cavendish's alter ego did. So basically Cavendish has this alter ego. He's like the Jekyll and Hyde type of character. So I was quite shocked about that. Like, I had no idea that he was like that. So basically whenever he sleeps, Hakuba, which is his alter ego's name, he comes out and he's like this evil version, and he's like the more ruthless version out of the two. So he basically uses wind to cut people up, and he did that in the past as well. So Cavendish is a bit of a sleepwalker, but whenever he's asleep, Hakuba comes out, and he's like totally unaware, I guess, of that. So very interesting, but he didn't get through though. Still, even with that, he still did not go through because he slept. So yeah, so Rebecca was the only one in her fight that went through. So the finalists are Burgess, who is part of Blackbeard's crew, Lucy, who is actually Sabo, disguising himself as Luffy, and Rebecca, and there's Bartolomeo. So 4 people, 4 finalists, but there was an extra finalist. The extra finalist is the top executive, Mr. Diamante. Technically speaking, there were supposed to be other finalists like Senor Pink and Frank. No, what am I saying, Frankie? I mean Senor Pink and the other executives, but obviously they're guarding the toy house, so they can't do that. So Mr. Diamante is replacing them. So yeah, it's 5 finalists really. Not only that, the Colosseum layout, the platform that they're on, has changed its layout, so it's a bit more difficult. Not only that, but the fighting fish are much stronger for the final fight, and not only that, one of the fighting fish are actually carrying the devil fruit. So yeah, Sabo's goal was to just straight away try to get the devil fruit, try to find the fighting fish that has the devil fruit on its back, rather than actually fighting the other contenders. So that's his goal. He just wants to get the actual prize itself. He doesn't want to bother with the fighting. Burgess was just like going all out. It's still the beginning of the fight, but I mean, yeah, that's what's going on. Meanwhile, Luffy, Zoro, Kinemon, and Viola allowed the trio to enter the palace through a secret passageway that even Doflamingo has no clue about. So it's really nice to know that Viola is helping them out again. That's very useful. I am starting to like her now. I still don't ship her with Sanji. I'm not gonna go that far, but like I'm starting to respect her as a character now. Anyway, so she's helping Luffy, the trio, to get access to the palace. So the palace is like right at the top of this whole like organization place. So basically the toy house is like right in the middle, and the palace is like right above it, and then right below the toy house is the trade port where all the factory workers, the toys, are being factory workers. So it's literally a hierarchy system where the top people are like staying at the palace, like right at the top. It's such a so messed up, but it is what it is. So instead of going through the lift, they had to go through the secret passageway, otherwise Doflamingo is just going to catch them and his guards. Obviously Luffy, being the absolute reckless dumbass that he is, he just has to make himself known. He doesn't do stealth, he doesn't know what stealth is. He can never be a ninja. He can never be a ninja, because he's way too reckless. He just wants to make himself known straight away. I'm here, bitch. I'm here. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm here. It's just he doesn't care. He literally doesn't care how many opponents there might be and how strong these opponents are. He's just gonna make himself known that I'm here. He's not gonna bother hiding or anything. And yeah, it makes sense, but at the same time, I'm just why can't you just follow the stealth plan for once, please? Because it's a lot less risky for him, but obviously it makes things more interesting, because now a lot of Doflamingo's men now know that Luffy is inside the building, and Doflamingo was so angry. Oh my god, the veins that were popping out on his forehead when he found out that Luffy is not actually taking part in the Colosseum. It's actually someone else. He doesn't know who it is. At this point, he doesn't know who it is, but he knows now that it's actually an imposter playing Lucy. So yeah, we're gonna, I guess in the next couple of episodes we're gonna see the fight between Luffy and Doflamingo. So wow, I feel like, but I've heard that this arc is like the longest, so it doesn't feel like the finale yet though. I'm pretty sure it's gonna drag out a bit because I've heard that this arc, the pacing is a bit off. It's a great arc, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, I've heard that this arc is the longest arc, so there's still more to it, and obviously Law needs to be saved, and Riku needs to be saved as well, because they're imprisoned in the palace. Yeah, very interesting. Um, yeah, we'll see how this goes down, because, you know, like, all the, like, Frankie's up against Senor Pink. Wow, that fight, oh my days. I mean, Senor Ping is actually starting to grow on me because he's quite a unique character. Very weird. He's a bit too weird, and that kind of puts me off. He wears a baby suit and he wears a dummy, but I respect in the fact that he's just who he wants to be, and he's hard boiled. Like, he doesn't give a shit about these extremely annoying as fuck women that were around him. Like, these girls were like acting like absolute whores. Like, one of them was actually saying, "Please make love to me," and I was just, oh man, it was just making me cringe so much. These girls are like, I don't want to ever see them again in these episodes. Like, they were that cringy. Like, oh man, it's so irritating how they were trying to be so clingy towards Senor Pink, and they were trying to get his attention, and like they were just trying to go all over him, and I was, oh man, this pissed me off. Anyway, so Frankie, I respect Frankie for, like, you know, going solo on this, even though the odds are against him, considering that like so many opponents in the Navy are getting involved as well. Like, it's crazy. But Frankie's a badass. He's an absolute badass, and I really like Frankie for that. Um, yeah, so yeah, a question that I wanted to ask. So Senor Pink, his Devil Fruit ability is called the Swim ability. So I'm wondering, can he actually swim underwater? If this is a spoilery question, don't answer it. But like, I'm just like wondering, considering that Devil Fruit users obviously can't use their power underwater, because they lose their power underwater. But since he's got a swim fruit, can he swim then? Like, is that power, like, he has no weakness basically? He seems to be a very durable person. Like, he just takes him punches like it's nothing. Um, Hard boiled. So I don't know. Anyway, what you think of these episodes? Let me know, and stay tuned for more.